welcome back to my channel, and today I have a special review for everyone. So, I mentioned some time ago I wanted to do something different for my channel, so I said I wanted to do television, like review television shows, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try, maybe every so often I'll probably review something like a hit show, where it's an old show, a new show, good, bad, or somewhere in between, so yeah. Anything of that nature. But anyway, so to kick off this segment, I'm looking at a brand new show. It debuted on CBS a few weeks ago. It's called Fam. It stars Nina Dobrev, famous from her role as, I forget her character's name, but she was on The Vampire Diaries, possible future show for me to review, but I just need to binge watch future shows. But anyway, it's a really good, funny little sitcom. It's the plot is interesting. She is a recently engaged girl to her boyfriend, and somehow things go awry when her half sister shows up and decides to move in with them, and like things just go completely out of hand, as in like real good stuff. It just gets really good. And then she's trying to move on from her bad past, because apparently you find out that she was raised by possibly one of the worst dads ever, and I kind of agree. And like she's trying to look for the future, and yeah. Not much else I can say. It's really, really fun and entertaining. Like, she and I forget who plays her fiance. They play really well together. Like, play off each other perfectly. And I feel like even though they fit the role of millennial couple, they also feel like it's like they kind of fit them like in between. Like, even though they're a millennial couple, but they have mindsets and smart values of the older generations, if that makes sense. Because here's the thing, they're trying to keep an eye and take care of her half sister, as well as trying to take care of their own personal lives. Plan for their wedding, that kind of thing. Which leads me to my next question: is if this is going to get a full season, like 24 episodes or so. So I hope that they get married at the end of the season, because I'm liking where they're going with this. But of course, there's every episode that you see, they mention, they reference that they are planning their wedding in some way, shape, or form, and it gets good. It's really good stuff. But there's only two things that really stick in my craw about this, and that is the two characters. Essentially Clem's family. That's the main character's name. Her father, who played by Gary Cole. In all honesty, real fun guy, really funny. But here's the thing, he's saddled with playing this really shit cop. Like, he's just so full of himself. He's more focused on his work than take care of his own kids. My God, one asshole dad. And then there's her sister, who, how can I explain this? If anybody's seen iCarly, I'm talking about Sam Puckett, iCarly, Carly's friend. She kind of reminds me of that character, but 10 times worse and magnified to the point of actual hipster stoner, which is just saying a lot, and I feel bad. It's like, this is how today's teens are acting? Jesus Christ, I don't like it. I weep for our future generations, but hell, she does say some funny lines throughout this series so far. Like, I wish I could write a whole list of what she's said, but it's just hysterical how she pulls it off. Yeah, not much else I can say, but now I gotta talk about the other supporting cast, and that is her fiance's family. I know this is definitely a good show. You got Brian Stokes Mitchell, aka Trevor Collins from Fresh Prince. If you guys remember that character, playing her fiance's father, or her future father-in-law. Because my goodness, that booming voice, that booming deep voice, my goodness. Every time he talks, I feel like, oh my God, it's Trevor Collins back to life. Of course, the thing, that was years and years ago, but here he is now, and like, he still looks amazing. He's still in good shape, and like, he hits the mark. His comedic timing is perfect, and he really plays off everyone's strengths, and that's what I really like about the show. My one fear, my one weakness I feel about the show is that I feel like it's starting to fall into some pratfalls of some other sitcom tropes, like, oh God, what can possibly go wrong? And then it finally happens. Then they realize, okay, and then they have some kind of resolution. I know it's the cliche, but that's the thing when it comes to sitcoms. You gotta throw in, the moral, part of the story kind of thing. And even though it may be funny, but you gotta look at, and in like, not blacks and whites, but in that gray area kind of thing. So yeah, I'm really liking where they're going with this. Like I mentioned earlier, if I hope that by the end of this season, I hope Clem gets married. But my fear is if it's gonna get renewed, where are they gonna go with this? Are they gonna still be living in the city, because the bulk of this story takes place in the city, like every other freaking plot of every sitcom. And and another thing is, what are they going to do with the sister? And are they going to stay in the same place? What's going to happen? I'm curious where they're going to go with this. And maybe they're going to introduce more characters, which they already have done. Like, give us more backstory for some of these characters, which is good. It's like I mentioned about this when it comes to great character development is they're like an onion. Okay, you peel off more layers till you learn more about them. And with Clem and her father and her sister Shannon, they really work out. And yeah, it's like it's like you love them, love them or hate them, and I feel like it's definitely hit the mark. It's definitely well worth watching. So if you have not seen the show, go watch it. It's every Thursday on CBS, I believe. I believe at 9 o'clock. 9:30. 9:30. Okay, but if you're gonna watch, or you can stream it anytime if you have the CBS app. Go get it. Normally, in the past I would give it like a score rating out of 10, but when it comes to TV shows, it's gonna get my approval rating of a thumbs up. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do with television shows. I'm gonna give it thumbs up ratings. Okay, if I don't, so thumbs up if I like it. Thumbs down is a show that I dislike. Okay. All right, so today it gets a thumbs up for my book, definitely, and because it's good, it's real good comedy. Okay, go enjoy it. So that's us for tonight. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for some more awesome videos.